Let's go to dams. Scott Morrison went to Townsville in March this year to announce a $5.4 billion investment in the Hells Gate Dam project. Barnaby Joyce told you the dam would be built to 395 metres, a height that would water Townsville and get water onto the Western Plains of Queensland west of Hughenden. Scott Morrison announced the $5.4 billion. The Albanese government has now reneged. What do you say?
I had the balance of power, Alan. One was a small but very important project, a small weir in Charters Towers. I think the most vital one, strangely enough, is Hughenden on the Flinders River, the sixth biggest river in Australia. It drains a fifth of the surface area of Queensland. But Hells Gate, I mean, I don't have to tell you about Bradfield. It is the dream of the Australian people to take the water where it rains all of the time. My main electoral office is in Innisfail, and it never stops raining in Innisfail. Next door in Babinda have the highest rainfall in Australia, some of the higher rainfalls in the world. Now we just take a little bit of that water and send it out west, and to quote Bradfield, Girrawhina, a land of flowers. So what is now a bare, barren wasteland, taken over 12 million hectares from black soil plains of North Queensland, are going to provide a tree. 12 million hectares is gone, all flora and fauna destroyed.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, Greenies have an idea that, nature stands still. It doesn't stand still.
No. Just summing this up for our viewers. Sorry, Bob. Just sum this up for our viewers, though. You have said, and you said this earlier this year, that Hells Gate Dam would provide all of North Queensland's electricity, all of it, clean and green, no carbon dioxide emissions. The entire base load, you said,
zero
would be
emissions.
That's it. The zero upper Burdekin irrigation scheme. Now, they haven't built a dam in Queensland for 30 years. The Queensland government built the Paradise Dam, then pulled it down, but I must say the budget has given $600 million to rebuild it. In New South Wales, the Warragamba Dam was built in 1948, opened in 1960, 62 years ago. Now, you're just repeating your dream. Bob Catter says the dream of the Australian people is to take the water from his electorate, where it rains all the time, 100 inches of rain in Tully and Babinda, harvest it, send it out, you just heard him say, to the magnificent black soil inland plains of Queensland, and, Bob, you could feed the world. What is wrong with us?
Alan, 200 years ago, we Australians, we might have black faces, we're Australians, right? We said, we didn't need to develop this country. We don't need population. We don't need a defence force. We don't need any of those things. And we were nearly annihilated. It was a really bad idea. Well, I don't know that anything's changed. And we don't need any defence. We're saying we don't need to develop the country. And the 94% of Australia, the 94% of the surface area of Australia, inland Australia, is populated by 1.2 million people. So I don't know what's changed in the last 250 years, except that the rest of the world knows in that 94% is a treasure trove of resources.
Absolutely.
An absolute treasure
Absolutely.
trove of resources.
Bob, we've run out of time. It's wonderful to talk to you. See, to my viewers, this bloke, he's been around, he's got experience, he knows the stuff. Does anyone in Canberra listen to people like him? No. But for the benefit of my viewers, can I just tell you, in China, this would be a good pub question. How many dams are there in China? Pub question. 87,000. They've built 22,000 since the 1950s. All of them are more than 15 metres tall, and amongst the 10 largest hydroelectric dams in the world, we don't even rank.